Hello, beautiful people. We are back.
Hello, wonderful people. We are here.
Yes. Thank you for being with us here again. And thank you for everybody also giving us good feedback from last week's episode. And today's episode is going to be a special one too.
Right? I have big news for you guys. Nadine just graduated from university for her master degree. And congratulations to
Thank you
her.
so much. Woo! Slay!
Yes, Lay. So I went to Yonsei University last week for her graduation. Firstly, I again say a special congratulations to Nadine. It
Thank
was
you.
really fun, and I saw her GmbA team.
One team, one dream,
My
guys.
my congratulations to all of you GmbA team because they all mentioned that they listened to our podcast, and I got so happy. It was so interesting because some of them I just met for the first time, and they said, "Oh yeah, are you Zahra, the one who's doing podcast with Nadine?" And I said, "Yeah." So it was very fun, and everything was well organized at university. We took so many beautiful pictures, and I was really excited. Yeah, I stayed there for a few hours, and I had so much fun there. Yeah.
Yeah, oh my god. So I don't know what you say even because I'm like smiling all the time. I look probably like an idiot. Thanks God it's not a video podcast yet. And yeah, I mean, thank you so much because Sarah and another friend came for my graduation. I really appreciate that. Also for the flowers and the pictures. And also you guys who said recognize Sarah immediately. That was so fun actually.
Yeah.
I was also so surprised and actually happy. And many people also asked me about the taking pictures together. And the funny thing is, last week episode was about me, right? Accepting my emperor side. And then we couldn't hear it because you did the pictures. So some
Yes.
people came and said like, yeah, I want a picture with my emperor,
Right.
And normally I'm not used to hear that from these people, but from other people. And I was like, oh, that's so cool. Like, wow. So you
Right.
definitely listen to the podcast. I
Podcast,
love that.
exactly.
Last week's episode, Embrace Self-Acceptance. So that was so good. So I really, really appreciate that. And it was a really good day. It was really chill. It
Yes.
was nice weather. It was a bit cold. The wind was very cold, but still for the pictures was beautiful. And thank you again for being there with me as my family
Of
couldn't come,
course.
but we're gonna do a cruise together. So
Right.
that's a different celebration. And celebration is actually the main point here because in today's episode, after our thank you to everybody from GmbA in the graduation, we want to talk about celebration and we're gonna celebrate this in Hongdae.
Right.
Ta-da!
Da 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 da.
Ta-da-da-da! Snoop
Yes,
Dogg.
GmbA all. Please, on Saturday, let's celebrate in Hongdae. We can get together actually over there. However, I know that some of them are with their families and they are enjoying maybe a trip to other cities. So,
Or countries,
yeah,
yeah.
exactly, or other countries. However, it will be great if they can join us. So let's talk about it. Oh my God, celebrating in Hyundai.
We are the Hongdae
The
queens.
queens.
Oh my god, I can remember Hongdae the first time. When I came as a tourist, I was
Right,
totally overwhelmed. I'm completely like, whoa, what is this? Wow, it was totally insane, completely different
right.
than in Germany, also bigger cities. Oh, to be fair, I was not in Berlin. I heard quite a lot of Berlin too. But Hongdae was like, wow. And then when I came here, it was almost every weekend we went out,
Yeah.
right? Oh my goodness. Yes, we studied and then we went out every weekend. It was impressive. For me, it was really impressive.
Yes. Actually, Hyundai is kind of a big area for clubbing and bars. I like Hyundai too. We can see it's always lively, and we can see a lot of young people, students. There are I guess three or four international universities around Hyundai that all the students gather in Hyundai, and it's like very, very fun.
Yeah, especially Hongik
Yeah.
University. I mean, it's like in front door of
Yeah,
all the clubs, I'm telling you.
right. But they we or I wanted to say they, but let's say we stay out until 6 a.m., 7 a.m., so sometimes even
Oh.
more. I can remember once I came back home at 11 the next day, like at noon.
Oh my god, guys, I'm so happy that she said I came back because I was with her. And I'm actually happy that she didn't say we came
We came back.
back.
Yeah.
That was 11:30, and I remember it was even like sunshine and it was fucking summer and it was hot as okay.
Yeah. Don't forget to have your sunglasses when you go to Hyundai because the next day you need that.
Yeah, and then that's so funny because when we talk about that, it's 11:30. I don't know, guy. We're not saying what we did too
Later,
early.
next episode.
Later or even like
Yeah.
a special one. But for me, it's always funny when people say, "Oh, when you have this jelly, this jelly what they get for anti-hangover."
Yes.
It does not work for me. First,
Really?
no, it does not. And second, I think the consistency of this jelly.
Yeah,
Ugh,
it's like too much. I
I don't want
know.
to be
I know.
disrespectful.
I've never had that one. I mean, once I had it, but I usually have the drinks, not
No, but that's
the jelly
disgusting
one.
too.
I know the smell and
Ugh.
the taste is not good, but it works for me.
But this is the can, right? This where's the with like Chinese
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
herbs.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
No, no, no.
That's right.
So in Germany we have something. I always forgot to buy it. Can you imagine? I mean, I'm the Hongdae queen. I always, when I went to Germany in the winter break and in the summer break, I was thinking, oh, I need to buy it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's actually against diarrhea. Okay, when you have
Okay.
diarrhea, so you get these minerals, and it calls
Yeah.
Elotrans. So every German who listens probably knows it. That is actually perfect
Oh,
for
nice.
me. It works totally perfect. I drink it before the night out, and, and then in the morning or
Yeah.
hopefully still night, I drink it again. So
Okay,
and that
that's
helped really
interesting.
good. So I,
Um,
but I forgot it.
yeah, could be effective. Yeah, I've never had the one that you said, but these ones, the ones that we have in Korea, the drinks, the canned one,
I think
are
that's a
very
special
good.
German thing. You can
Yes.
either Europe, but it's in Germany. Yeah, but I
Mm-hmm.
haven't seen this here in Korea.
Yeah, nice. And yeah, regarding Hyundai, I think anytime that I went to Hyundai, I just enjoyed. There are so many bars, so many clubs. You can decide where to go based on your taste in music. Hip hop, maybe K-pop, EDM, yeah, any types of music that you like. So I like this variety and diversity in Hyundai.
So the differences,
Yeah,
yeah, that's true.
yeah. What
That's
about
true.
for you?
For me, it's also the variety, and it has like a very young vibe, youthful
Mm-hmm.
vibe due to the university, right? Student.
Yes.
Also, when we see and compared to Itaewon, probably you heard also that there we have in Korea is also it's oh not Korea Seoul. I mean, like
Mm-hmm.
Itaewon to go out. But for me, the most important thing is cheap drinks.
Yes, that's right. Maybe that's one of the reasons that we see a lot of young people there. Yeah, the drinks
Girl,
are
I'm there
super
too.
cheap.
I'm there
Yeah.
too. But the thing is, I say about cheap drinks, but
Yes.
we established us so well in Hongdae that we even get free drinks and free
Yes, that's
bottles.
right.
So yeah, that's the network. That's why we are the Hongdae queens, right? So, but yeah, it's also like music. You're right, totally. Of course, the drinks. I'm not. This was not even joking because it's like compared to Germany, very cheap.
Hmm.
And it's like every Saturday for me, it's like very interesting because 1.5 years I'm already going out, or almost 2 years, right? And for me, it's like that every Saturday you go out. It's like complete different world.
Right.
It's the same clubs, it's the same street, it's the same nights, like the
Yeah.
location, okay, but it's every time different.
Yeah, different experience, right?
Totally. And
Yeah.
also when you go to Hongdae on a Thursday, it's different than
Then
Saturday.
Saturday, right?
Or when you go on Sunday, it's also completely different.
True.
That's
True.
so interesting to see.
Yeah, that's totally right. You know, and I've been to Hyundai on Sundays too, and the vibe, the people, they're so different from Saturday. Yeah, that's so interesting. And sometimes on Sundays you can see older people. I should mention that in Hyundai there are age limited bars or clubs. So
True.
both for underage and overage. That's interesting in Korea. And like when you are 40, 45, you cannot enter some of the clubs. Well, I don't get this point. However, that's the
However,
rule.
that's the rule, yes.
Yeah.
But do you remember? That's like, it could be someone who is 45,
Huh?
but if this person looks young,
Yes. Yes.
then they're ins. Very interesting, right? So guys and girls, drink water, take collagen, do fitness, eat properly, eat healthy, yeah, so that you definitely you young like me. Hey, did you hear that? I didn't say that properly.
Hey,
That you
you
are
look
young
young.
like
You
me.
are young, girl.
Oh my god, I cannot even speak. Ugh. Anyway, but that for me was very interesting.
Yes, yes,
Because in
true.
Germany, when you say it's until this age, then it does not matter if he has a baby face, he will not get in,
In,
you
yes,
know?
yes.
Oh, except you know him or this person or the person at the door, the security, right?
True, true.
But here it's kind of like this. That's so
Yeah,
interesting.
yeah, it's
That's
very
very
interesting. So they check the appearance, even clothing, everything, how fashionable that person is or how that person is looking. Yeah, but opposite to Hyundai, we can say about Itaewon, we can see older people in Itaewon.
that's true, yeah.
Yeah, they can enter clubs or bars, not considering their age. Yeah. Do you like Itaewon as well?
So honestly, I'm not a big fan of Itaewon, to be honest. And if you ask me why, is there a specific reason? I cannot tell you the reason. I think the vibe and energy, the frequency, and that's how I can feel if I feel comfortable with places and people. I don't think that this vibe is for me, to be
Right,
honest,
right.
compared to Hongdae. But it's also like that I'm a person also that I like comfort. And okay, what does it do with night out? You questioning, right? It is because I live in Shincheon, right? And for me, it's the one with the bus and night bus going back and forth. It's terrible for me
Yeah,
because it's too full. Too oh my god, I wanna punch these people. Okay, and here I can walk, so I
right,
can go anytime I want. So it's more freedom based.
right.
And that's what for me is comfort, that I can decide more and not
Hmm.
rely on a bus. Okay, for some people it's completely weird what I'm saying, but I noticed for me and in my life, all my life I was like that. I
Yeah,
like these kind of comfort, freedom,
yeah. I kind of have the same idea about that. Yeah.
slay.
Slay. Yes, right. Yeah, Hyundai is much closer to where we live, so we can walk. So it is very convenient and comfortable for us to go back and forth. However, Itaewon is fun. There are different types of bars or clubs. But I have the experience like I went there with my friends. And then at about 12 a.m., 1 a.m., I felt like, oh no, I don't want to stay longer. But
Really?
yeah, sometimes we all came back to Hyundai after 12
But what is the
after 1 a.m.
reason?
I,
What
I have
happened?
no idea. We felt that, oh, it's enough, or yeah. Okay, honestly, also it happened that we felt the people that are around us are so drunk,
Oh,
super drunk. So
i-
we didn't feel comfortable among them.
is it more than in
Definitely.
Hongdae at
Sometimes,
this
yes.
age?
Sometimes. Okay, I'm talking about 3 or 4 years ago.
Mm.
Sometimes, yeah, we felt like that.
But for me it's interesting because I just told you the energy does not match with me, right?
Yeah.
And
Maybe it's also another reason.
maybe it could be
Yeah,
in
or
this
it was
sense.
because at that time, I didn't feel, yeah, maybe I didn't feel comfortable to stay longer.
Yeah, also like this tragic incidents what happened
Oh,
during
yes.
Halloween
Yes.
2022,
Yes.
I think it
Yeah.
was. And I remember 1 year later,
Hmm.
they put like the flowers where the streets happened and stuff, and
Right.
it was very an intense energy for me
Yes.
to see that. And
True.
I think maybe there's also something what affected me too with
Hmm.
this energy that I'm saying like, oh, it's a one is actually for me not this place
Yes.
next to this
Right.
comfort what I just already explained. I cannot say it's gloomy, but also like as you said, yeah, the people is different. They are more working foreigners too. I
Right.
have the feeling in Hongdae are more tourist foreigners,
Right.
and they're more, of course, they're having vacation, they're having like want to have fun, they're more
Hmm.
open. And in Itaewon sometimes I have the feeling like they're working there, they're already like destroyed by the work life
Yeah.
balance, if I can say that like this. Here in Korea,
Right.
that's also something what I notice when I'm just
That's true,
thinking about it.
actually. Yeah, that's a good point that you mentioned. Yeah. I've never thought of the exact reason, but I always like to go back to Hyundai if I wanted to stay longer
That's so
after
interesting.
Itaewon.
What about Gangnam? Have you ever been there? Or Apgujeong?
Um, Only once. Only once. Actually, not. So I have no idea. And once that I went, I just went to one bar and then I left. That's it. So I have no idea how it is.
I actually never went
Yeah.
because the one time we wanted to go out in Gangnam, I remember I just arrived and the GmbH just started. and I forgot my passport because we did not have the ARC yet,
Yeah.
and they didn't want to let us in without passports. And I'm like, no, fuck it, I didn't like it, you know. And I'm also not a big so where we went, a lot of pojas are there, like
Hmm.
drinking, eating, you know. And
Yes.
for me, and they're too European, I need to eat before I go drink, then I
Yeah.
drink the whole night, and then I eat at 5 a.m. when I want to eat.
Exactly.
So that's also a very cultural differences what I noticed.
Hmm.
And actually I never went there. I mean, come on guys. You know, when Itaewon is too far for me, I would not fucking go to
Go to
Gangnam or
Gangnam.
Apgujeong, okay? Even though maybe handsome Korean guys would be there more. But no, I discovered Koreans are not for me, as I said. If I didn't, I said it just now. Shit. Anyway, so interesting, yeah.
Yeah, that's right. There's code is very serious in Gangnam, and the vibe is different. It's so
True.
different. Yeah, it's not actually mine as well.
It's
So
different,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. I've been to Hyundai much more than Itaewon
S-
generally.
Same,
Yeah.
same. Yeah, cool. Thank you so much.
Yes.
We're gonna talk about next time like funny stories. Of course,
Yes.
we have some funny stories in Hongdae clubs. Holy moly.
HFB.
HFBs, exactly. Hongdae fuckboys. Oh my god, this episode is wild today. And thank you also again. And if you listen to it, please come tomorrow, come next week. This is going to be my final weekend, but there's a special episode about that because I will leave Korea soon. And but don't be sad. Happy Friday. We definitely listen. Um, we will definitely see each other, and you listen, and we will be in touch anyway.
True, true.
Um,
Okay.
and thank you.
Yes, awesome. Thank you so much. Have a nice weekend and enjoy. Bye for now.
Bye.